Hey gang, and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and as you know, yesterday Animal Crossing New Horizons got a new update patch, which most people initially thought was just to fix some of the issues in the game, such as bugs and glitches. However, it turns out that this update has actually introduced some really interesting new changes to the game, and also some brand new items as well. So in this video, I'm going to be going over all the information you need to know, as well as taking a look at a data mine about this brand new update. So let's jump right into this. So the actual data mine is coming from someone known as Asteration. They've data mined Animal Crossing stuff before, and I'll link their website down in the description. They're going over all the different changes which have been noted in this update, and the first ones are actually pretty minor. They mentioned that Nooklings now only tell you about Nook Friday one time, which is definitely a complaint that I noticed a lot of people having, so I think a lot of people will be happy to know that this event has been improved slightly, and that the Nooklings won't harass you about it constantly like they were before. It's also mentioned that in a number of places, dialogue will now never repeat twice in a row, instead of just picking randomly from a pool of dialogue. This is definitely good. There is a lot of new dialogue in this update, so the fact that they're making changes to help improve it is definitely a good thing. What's really interesting is that although for us this update is marked as 2.0.4, it's actually marked as 2.1.0 internally. Now, the big one is that there are brand new items introduced in this update, and these are the new zodiac items. These are here so you can celebrate every single new year and get a new item, which is fantastic. I'm really happy that they decided to introduce these in. Interestingly enough, it doesn't seem like there are any new New Year's arches. Apparently they might be in the game's code, but they haven't actually been added to the game. You could physically time travel ahead and get all of these items for yourself right now if you wanted to, but with the New Year's arches it doesn't seem like that is a possibility, so we'll just have to wait to see if they do any future updates to add in items for later years. Either way, these have all been programmed in going ahead to 2060, so you won't have to worry about these events not working for a very long time. However, if you do time travel past that point, then it seems like they won't work. Now here's another big one that you've all seemed to spot. Gyroid Fragments now appear on your beach, and the data mine mentions that starting with this version there's a 30% chance, regardless of weather, of a gyroid fragment appearing on your beach each day. This can only happen once you have successfully grown a gyroid fragment into a gyroid. So it seems like this is not a glitch like some people might have initially thought. This is actually a new feature, and it's made it basically easier for you to get your hands on gyroid fragments. This is definitely really exciting, and it's an interesting way of them doing it, because usually gyroids just appear after it rains, but I guess they've decided to change it in this way, which, you know what, I'm personally quite happy about. I feel like this is a really neat new feature, and I definitely wasn't expecting to see this in the new update, so I'm pretty pleased that they've decided to add something more significant like this. One that I just wanted to mention myself is that the Vine Island, which you can visit via Kappan, has actually gotten a subtle change. All of the palm trees on this island will now have sand underneath them, whereas previously they didn't. Now this might seem like a small change, but it's interesting because it was basically the only place in the game where you could see these palm trees without sand. Initially, I thought this was just a feature because it was a tropical, interesting type of island. I thought the environment would be different. But nope, it seems like Nintendo never really intended for the trees to be this way, so they've changed it and added sand underneath. What do you think about this change though? It's also mentioned that Katrina's gifts after purification have been slightly modified as follows. There is a 20% chance that Katrina gives you a zodiac figurine instead of the normal gift. The zodiac figurine is guaranteed to be a figurine of the New Year's event starting in December of the current year if you have not catalogued it yet. In the case of the Year of the Boar, it is picked randomly with 50% chance each year from boar and pig if you've not catalogued either, and it is the one that you've not catalogued yet if you have catalogued one, so it's a little bit confusing, but basically there is a chance that you can get these zodiac figurines from Katrina now. Otherwise, the zodiac figure is randomly picked from the ones you've yet to catalogue. If you have catalogued every figurine already, it is randomly picked from all the figurines. This is really interesting to me that they've changed Katrina. I guess it does tie in with these new Zodiac figures being added in. It's interesting, and it makes me wonder what changes they might make in the future, kind of behind the scenes, that a lot of people probably wouldn't notice. So we're definitely very grateful for this data mine. So this is basically the whole data mine for the 2.0.4 version. There's definitely some surprising changes in here that I didn't expect to see. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. below. Are you enjoying these new changes and these new items? Definitely leave your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like to support the content. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on those channel notifications as well. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below so that I know you did. I want to give a big thanks to these channel members for their continued support of me and what I do here on this channel. If you want to become a channel member, click the join button down below the video or the link in the description to learn more. You can get a whole bunch of cool perks like exclusive emojis, a badge by your name, access to our members only Discord and our members only podcast too.